Hey, how's everybody doing? Just Average Schmo back to do another quick. It should be a quick video. Not guaranteeing it, but it should be a quick video. Uh, Hopefully. Hope you're all having a wonderful day. Today is Monday, so there's that. Wait, no, or is today Tuesday? No, today's Tuesday. Yeah, my days run together. They honestly do. I don't know whether I said it the last time I did the video or not, because I'm pretty sure I posted some videos between last weekend and, well, not the weekend it just went by, but the previous weekend in here recently. But if I hadn't, then big news is I got rid of my Blazer. It was starting to cause me some headaches. It needed brakes. It was rusting out. Just wasn't in good shape, so I went and got a Dodge Dart, a 2013 Dodge Dart. No issues with it. I'm still kind of looking before I try to set up an appointment or try to go to take it back to the dealership. The only small issue I'm having with it is when I have the lights on, because I have them set on auto, so at night I don't have to worry about trying to turn them on. Which I don't think that'd be a problem. You know, it's dark, you turn the lights on. But this way I don't have to mess with it. But even in daylight, if I turn them to the on position, when I push on the brake and then let off the brake, it dings and a little dash display comes up saying parking light out. I walked around the whole car, I don't see a parking light that's out. So, I don't know. But like I said, I'm going to try to look a little bit harder. Maybe there's just, maybe there's something, because the whole back like light enclosure, the brake lights, so forth and so on, tail lights, are LEDs. So I don't know. Maybe there's something back there that's out. Which I hope not, because that's probably something you have to replace the whole damn thing. But we'll see. I mean, right now, it's not any issue. Like I said, I walked all the way around, and the headlights are on. The side markers are on. All the lights seem to be on. So I don't know. I've seen a few people, because I went online and kind of looked around to see if I could get an answer, and I've seen a few people have kind of the same issue with their Dodge Darts. So maybe that's just maybe that's a glitch. There's sad to say that there are some cars that have, glitches, and if it's something where it's not like a danger, or it's not going to affect you actually being able to drive the vehicle and stuff like that, it might be something that they don't issue an actual recall on. I don't know. The only other thing is the key fob. There's sometimes I have to press it a couple times. It might be the battery. They gave me two, but the other one, when you push the buttons on the other key fob, there's no resistance. It doesn't feel like you're pressing a button. It's like it's not doing anything. And I noticed that one little edge of the key fob didn't look like it was closed or snapped closed all the way. So I snapped it closed. Well, a second later, it just came loose again, and that whole side of the key fob came loose. And then there's a little, not dial, I don't know what you call it, like a little switch, a little plastic thing, because it's got an actual emergency key in the key fob, that if the battery in the key fob goes dead, you can pull the key out and get into the car that way, and it'll set the alarm off. But as soon as you get in and turn the ignition, it'll shut it off. But there's a little switch that or a little thing you have to push over to get the key to come out, and I'm sure that's made to where so that the key can't just fall out. Because the key that goes into the key fob is where the actual ring is to attach it to your keychain. So you don't want your key fob falling off and you're not realizing it. Until you walked away a little ways, and you're like, oh shit, where'd it go? But yeah, that little thing came out, and then a real tiny little spring that I'm sure fits in it some way to apply, have the pressure when you're pushing that thing back. It came out too. Luckily, it didn't go flying off anywhere where I couldn't find it. I found it, but I think that key fob is just, I think it's dead. I think it just needs to be replaced. So I'm going to dig out my before this next weekend. I'm going to dig out all the information I got when I bought the car, and I know it came with I got as part of the deal, or as part maybe it was part of the requirement of me being able to get the loan on the car or whatever. For whatever reason, I got a 3-year, they call it full service warranty. I think I did mention that in like one of my past videos. So hopefully, that's something that would be covered. And then they can just, I don't know whether they would actually have one. Being a Dodge dealership, they might actually just have one, a brand new one that they can program and cut the key. If not, I'm sure they can easily order one in probably a couple of days to get to them from like the Dodge manufacturer. But we'll go. I'm planning on going maybe Saturday, early in the morning, like right when they open, and see if it's something they can look at and deal with without me having to make an appointment. And obviously, if it's covered to where it's not going to cost me anything, because if it's going to cost me, then I'll just go without the second key fob for now. Because I know from what I've heard, they can be pricey. And then while I'm there, if I haven't figured out the light thing by then, maybe I'll say something, and maybe they know maybe they'll be able to spot the light that's out when I missed it. I don't know. We'll see. But other than that, I'm very happy with my purchase. Got a couple things from the bank that actually is financing the loan. Today I got like I guess you'd call it like the credit memo or whatever, just the initial thing telling you basically like, if you've been approved or if you haven't been approved, blah, blah, blah. And it lays out everything about the loan and any conditions, so forth and so on. I got that, and then I got the initial thing from the bank, saying we're happy to be for your automotive loan. You can make payments in several different ways, blah, 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 online, blah, blah. So I'll probably just go on, and I'm not going to open an account with them. I'll just go in and just sign up for online banking as like a guest, and then I can just, when I need to make a payment, I'll just make a payment from my bank to that bank. So, anyway, what I'm going to do is open up this box from Premiere Collectibles. There should be 2 books in here, but I have no idea what they are. This was a special deal they had going. I want to say they were like $7.99 a piece, something like that. I'm guessing they did it because they're trying to maybe move some of their older titles, from last year or the last few years, whatever. But Premiere Collectibles specializes in like first edition autographed books. Everything from novels to, most of the time, it's like autobiographies, stuff like that. Or just non-fiction books. But, signed by the authors or signed by the illustrator or, whatever. Well, they had a special deal. They had a couple different genres to choose from where like I said, I'm pretty sure it was like $7.99. And I believe I chose pop culture and music. So there should be a pop culture book in here signed by somebody from pop culture. So like an autobiography or something. And then one from music. Hopefully it's not one that I already have. But if I do, the plus side, we're only paying $7.99 for it. I could probably, I could turn around and maybe sell it for $10 or something. Make a little money on it. But hopefully they're both books that I don't have. When will I get to read them? have no idea. Probably not anytime soon. But winter's coming up, so maybe I'll have a little more time over the winter. Even though I'm still going to be trying to put in whatever hours I can at work, and then I'm going to be putting a lot of time into listing stuff here, or maybe moving stuff around from my different sales sites to see if certain stuff can move. You know, like Funko Pops. Funko Pops that I've had on Macari for the last few years, maybe I'll try to put them on Whatnot and lower the price by $1 or something and see if I can move them. These things are really hard to get into. They really glue these things down, let me tell you. Which is a good thing. I'm not knocking that. It's a good thing. See, I don't know whether this knife will actually cut through this or not. Guess we'll find out. And it's coming slowly. Man. All right, well, talk amongst yourselves for a minute. Go get yourself a drink or a snack. Right, we got about like 10 seconds here. I should have it free in less than 10 seconds. All right. Here we go. All right. I don't know whether they're completely... Okay, it looks like the other side is clear, so that you can see what it is. So let me find a good place to put this. I'll set that one back there. So here's the back, Premiere Collectibles, and we got Omarion. I have no idea who that is. No idea whatsoever. Is that a musician, like an R&B artist or something? Or is that just somebody from pop culture? But it is Omarion, Unbothered, The Power of Choosing Joy. So I'm guessing maybe it's kind of like an inspirational type book. There's the certificate of authenticity. And then there is the signature, and it's actually in the book, not on like a book plate. From beloved entertainer Omarion comes a profound redefinition of what it means to live a good life, revealing the king of unbothered secrets, the wholeness, love, and the power of choosing joy. Okay, so this is probably the musician one. It says as a boy band superstar. Yeah, so that would be why I don't know. Don't know who he is. No offense to him. Just not really my kind of music. The closest I come to like a boy band would be like the Beach Boys. Okay, I like the Beach Boys, but yeah. So might still be a very good book. I will eventually, I'll hold on to it for now. I'll eventually try to get around and read it. We can all use a little inspiration in life, right? No matter how great your life is, it never hurts to have a little more positivity. All right. Of course, I mean, technically that could be the pop culture one too, because pop culture, music, they're kind of neck and neck, really. But here we go. Second one. We've got Kerry Washington, a memoir. Kerry Washington. Why does that name sound so familiar? The name sounds familiar, but it's not like jumping out at like where I know the name from. So this would be more like an autobiography, obviously. It's called Thicker Than Water, Kerry Washington. Award-winning actor, director, producer, and activist Kerry Washington shares the deeply moving journey of her life so far in the bravely intimate story of discovering her truth. Okay? And there is signature. Not much of a signature, I'll be honest. That is not much of a signature. But it is what it is. Of course, there's the certificate of authenticity. I wonder, it says she's an actor. I would imagine that's probably where I recognize her name from, is because I've probably seen her in something. I'll have to look up and see what she's starred in. But yeah, so there we go. All right. I mean, I can't say I'm overly ecstatic about these selections, but I'm not going to complain either. I mean, how often do you get an authentic, autographed memoir or book signed by the author for like $8? I'm almost positive that's how much they were. I don't think I have. Let me check my email real quick. I might still have the email. I might be off in that. They might have been more than that. But I think normally these books range through Premiere Collectibles. Normally, like the bottom tier ones are still around $30 or $35. But then they go up from that. I mean, you know, they've had some like big name stars that have written books, you know, either novels or their memoirs or whatever, and you know, there have been some price on like ones that were like a couple $100 or more. I didn't buy any of those. Let me pull up my email and see if I saved the email for this somewhere. Well, there's the shipping notice. I don't know whether it would say... Oh, here we go. Yeah. Yep. It was called the Mystery Book Surprise. And I chose the music one and pop culture. They were $7.99 each. It was $7.89 per shipping. $1.67 in tax. So I got both those books for $25.54. So can't complain about that. That might be something that, you know, I'll go on. I mean, not anytime soon, but you know, if they do this again in the future, maybe I'll go on and see if they offer some other genres. I think they had like a cooking one, and I want to say politics, and there might have been one other one that you could choose from. But yeah, I mean, it's still wrong. $8 for a signed book. It doesn't matter who it is. And like I said, I mean, a lot of times, you know, I'm not like universal in pop culture and stuff like that. I don't know, you know, every actor that's out there, every musician, whatever. Might be some from, you know, they might have done stuff that I wouldn't normally watch or like that I normally wouldn't listen to. But they might have written a really good book, especially, you know, if they're talking about their life and, you know, the trials and tribulations they went through, how they dealt with certain things, how they got to where they are. It can be interesting when you have time to read it. So that's the thing, having the time to read it. Well, that is it. I know, not much of a video, but if you enjoyed it, that's great. I appreciate it. Give me a thumbs up if you're so inclined. Not a subscriber, subscribe, hit that notification bell. I probably won't be getting a whole lot of stuff. Just because, like I said, just bought a car, so I'm going to be, you know, I'm going to be pinching pennies for a while. But every once in a while, I'll get something. And if nothing else, I'll find something to once in a while. I'll throw in some content. I'm still talking about maybe doing a little tour through my library. and the sports bar downstairs. So maybe I'll make plans to maybe put those up this weekend. All right, that's it. Hey, as always, look out for yourself and everyone around you so we all have a much better chance at staying safe and healthy. Until next time, take it easy.